Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff, running left is Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So how about that play? We had a tie ball game, and defense comes up huge. That's the definition of a big play for this defensive unit.
Not something that you see that happens often to a guy like, let's say, Jamal Charles. Remember 2015? Fumbled it in a key situation.
Roby, right?
Yes, exactly right. Bradley Roby picked it up and altered the ball game.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Fighting through, and he's got space. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Not quite enough that time. And the Giants on 1st and 10, their offense ready to go. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Ricky Williams, 26 yards. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one complete to Okoye. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Giants! Dave Casper from a yard out. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, good to the reality, we still outside.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball at your 30, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And some room to work. Touchdown! Ricky Williams, 46 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 40 as we get set here, 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good catch, an excellent creation of a big play downfield. I can guarantee you this. That's not a play this defense is practiced against in the days leading up to this game.
Herbert on first down now. Crabtree has it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Leave it all out here. Leave it all out here.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Herbert throwing again. Touchdown! Christian Okoye, an 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello everyone, you're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're only down 3 points. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting at 33 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, set.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Here we go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's got Shockey. There's the stiff arm, and they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Herbert. This is Casper catching it out right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Herbert back to the air. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Herbert now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Crabtree from 4 yards out as they have taken the lead. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now it's Herbert. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On first and 10, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Complete. It's Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson from 8 yards out. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. McPherson's kick is good. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. Just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me this game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my move.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught. It's Crabtree. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Crabtree. 31 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Rodgers. Underneath here to Hill. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. It's taken to the 26. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers going to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Julius Peppers in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has possession on their own 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They run it again with Chubb. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Mayfield, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Less than 2 minutes to play in this game, and we are still scoreless. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Throwing, Herbert. That's complete to Christian Okoye. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Herbert. That one complete to Okoye. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Herbert to throw. This is caught, and they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Herbert going to throw. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is what we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now Herbert. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. All right.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. Keyshawn Johnson, 62 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? These teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. This is brought in by Casper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Herbert throwing again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Mike Ditka there to make the grab. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Herbert picked by his old college teammate, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Jamie Gillandale as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.